Satnam. Hi, my name is Tracy and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about the Sat Kriya. Sat Kriya is one of the fundamentals of Kundalini Yoga and one of the more powerful movements in Kundalini. It is absolutely transformative. It's absolutely transformed my life in the beginning of my practice days. It is a fundamental, and I'm here to just show you how to do it. If you have only 3 minutes in your day, I recommend this movement because it will bring the energy right off the base of your first chakra into your first 3 chakras. It will lift it right up into the heart, into the throat, into the third eye and beyond. So it will help lift up the energy first thing in the morning and whenever you do it. So it is a very, very powerful, extraordinary movement, and I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it for people that, like I said, only have 3 minutes if you're in a rush and you haven't gotten to do your sadhana today, and you want to lift the energy, which I hope you do, before you leave your house. This is one perfect movement. It's also so powerful in the way of transformation with addictions, with phobias, with abuse issues, with sexual abuse, because it will pull these memory cells right up and lift them up and out. And when we lift them up and out, we kind of are able to feel them instead of stuffing them down. So it is really transformational. And I'm just going to show you how to do this movement as simply as I know how. I've been teaching this for the last 6 years, and I try to keep things very simple. We do mantra throughout this, and we say Sut, S-U-T-T, Nam, instead of Sat Nam. Sat Nam is usually the seed mantra that we use in Kundalini, but we're just going to switch it up just a tiny little bit, and we're going to say Sut Nam. So you can do this on a chair. You can do it on the floor in Sukhasana, or Indian pose, or it's powerful in rock pose on your knees. So I'm just going to ask you to take a look at my body language in the beginning so you can get a feel for what we're actually doing here. And I'm sitting on an angle so you can actually watch my hip movement, my posture here. So I'm going to try and move my hand out of the way. Now, of course, you're not going to do that. You're going to leave your hands right here for the beginning. So as I say the word Sut, I bring in my pelvic. I just push it forward just a little bit. As I say the word Nam, I relax. Now it's really important, I'm just going to turn a little bit more to the side here. I want you to take notice of my posture. I'm not arched in the back. I push my sacrum back, my lower back, I push it back so where I'm straight from the base all the way to the crown of my head. Again, we always know that that's the posture. And I pull the chin in just slightly, Jalalahara lock. So the energy rises from the base of the spine and we pull it all the way up to the crown and out. So watching my posture, and I recommend that you start with 1 minute on this. Build up 1 minute, get to 3 minutes, get to 7 minutes, and then get to 11 minutes. But it is a gradual practice, so be very gentle with yourself. And if you feel it in your knees, you're working a little too hard, so pull it back down so it looks and sounds like this. Sut. Now this is just the beginning. I just want you to get the feel of the flow. Nam. Do this with me. Sut. Pull the floor in, pelvic tilt just slightly. Nam. Sut. Get used to pulling in that root, which is the rectum, pulling in the sex organs, pulling in the navel, and then releasing. Sut. Nam. Sut. Nam. Now when you get used to moving the pelvic forward just slightly, Nam. It's a nice little wave. Nothing too extreme. Just a nice wave. Sut. Nam. Sut on the inhale. Nam on the exhale. Sut. Nam. Sut. Nam. Now we're going to raise our arms all the way up. Now this is the complete posture. What I'm showing you right now is the posture of the Sat Kriya. Take notice of my back. Take notice of my chin. Take notice that my arms are all the way up. My elbows are close to my ears. My fingers are interlaced except for my Jupiter finger, my index finger, and my thumbs are crossed. For women, we cross the left thumb over the right. For men, we cross the right thumb over the left. And here we go. Eyes are closed, focused up onto the third eye. Sut, nam. 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 So you're going to do that for a minute, 3 minutes, 7 minutes, 11 minutes. And at the end, when you come to the end of your time, you're going to pull in a root lock or a mula bandh. So we're going to take a deep breath in. Sut, nam. Now we're going into the root lock. Take a deep breath in. Pull the breath all the way up to the upper chest and to the chest cavity. Lift the shoulders up, pull in the root, pull in the sex organ. Pull the navel in, straighten the spine, pull the chin in slightly. Roll the eyes up, squeeze and hold. Pull that energy up from the base of the spine. Visualize it moving up the spine to the heart, to the throat, to the third eye. Hold it there. Exhale. Inhale, open up the hands. And exhale, slowly clearing your space, clearing the aura around you, pushing away any darkness, any negativity, any shadows, pulling in all this love and this light surrounding you, placing your hands, and then coming back down onto your back, all the way flat out, and resting, just resting, allowing yourself to integrate the energy, to pull it up to the third eye, relax totally, and allow yourself to rest on the earth plane, the mother, as she holds you and nurtures you during this resting healing pose. So if you did this posture for 1 minute, I suggest that you rest for 1 minute. If you did it for 3 minutes, I suggest that you rest for 3 minutes. Allow the energy to really integrate through your body. And take this on as a resting, healing posture. Try not to think or to go into your day. And just be with it. Just be with your energy and all the hard work that you've done putting into that Sat Kriya. Again, I would do this practice for 40 days. Miraculous things will start to happen right around the 20th day. I promise you, shifting and changing and transformation will happen in your life. Not to mention, you'll feel much more uplifted, you'll have much more energy, and you'll move into a place and space where you start to really burn this karma. This is one of the most powerful movements that I took on my recovery process. So I highly, highly recommend this. Sat Nam. May all love and light shine upon you. And may you be guided by your grace.